Please welcome back on this practical exercise on the common basic practice question on soft drink sales dataset table for beginners. However, based on our previous video on how to import CSV file into pgadmin4 PostgreSQL that we did, here are the common basic practice question, and the link to the video is attached in the description below. So first and foremost, let's paste our questions. This is our common basic practice question for beginners. So as you can see, we have A, select, B, where, C, limit, D, distinct, then E, count, F, group by, and G, order by. So the first question that we're going to answer from this particular question is show all columns and rows in the tables. By doing that, we are going to query the data set we have in our pgadmin4, which is drink sales table 1, by saying select all from drink sales 1 column. We can either run it on shift enter or we run it on this top here. So let's run our queries. We run this by clicking on this particular execute. As you can see, this is our table, all what we have in our table data set. As you can see, we have product, company, category, unit sold, and the rest, both the column and the rows. So let's go to question number 2 question, which says display only product and company in a drink sales 1. So you display only product and company here on the table. As you can see on the data output here that we have product and company, and the question says display only product and company. That's what we need in this particular table. So let's paste this particular query that we run in this number 1 question. We copy it or paste it here, and we only change the all to products. That's the way the question says. If we comma and company, what's the company? From what? From our dream sales 1 table. So this is our dream sales 1 table, entire sales table. So let's run. We want to look for product and company. We just have to run it now and see what we have. As you can see, these are the product and company data in our dream sales table column, as you can see. So let's go to number 3 questions. Show the number of products in the table. That show the numbers of the product we have in the dream sales table by saying the other way around. So let's copy this as well. Copy this, paste it on the number 3 questions. Then what we need to do here, you need to just cancel this and leave the products and do count and bracket close it, the star aspect, and we'll run this particular query. As you can see, this is the number of products we have in the table, which is this particular. I can see the product table. So let's go to number 4 question that says show the unique customer state in the table and the unique number in customer state. So let's first of all run this. Let's copy this particular 1 question. Let's see the table, the entire table, and click on this. Then we'll paste it here and we'll run it as usual. We'll run this particular query back, and the question says show the unique customer state in the table and the unique number in customer state. So by doing that, we need to show the uniqueness that is distinct. So let's delete this particular star here and put this thing distinct. That is, what was the question said? Customer state. Let's look for customer state on our table. Here is the customer state. So let's type it on our editor. Customer state. Customer state. And what? And let us run this. As you can see, this is a unique customer state from our drink sales. You can see the unique state: Oklahoma, Colorado, North Carolina, etc., etc. You can see that's the little column. So as the two questions, the second question says the unique count, that is unique number. We find the unique state, for the unique count now, that's unique to 4. So let's copy this as well. Let's copy it again and paste it underneath. So, and we now change this one to count and bracket close this thing customer state, and let's and run this as well too. As you can see, this is the count 50, that's the unique numbers. So let's go to number 5 question. Say show the product and the customer state. I think the state I want to put here, there's a mistake here, I didn't complete it. In the table with profit greater than 1,000. So let's copy this particular question and put it under our number 5 questions. And thus let's see our table again. And we just need to change some of the things here. They said the product and the customers table, that's what we'll need from this particular by typing 1, the product column, comma, and the customer states. From Dreamsync, where what? Where I say profit is greater, that is profit is greater than 1,000. So let's run this as well. As you can see, this is profit here. This is the column, product column here. This is customer state you are looking for here. I think it's here. Here. So let's run it now and see what we have. As you can see, this is the solution to number 4 questions, product customers, where there is greater than 1,000. That is the product customer state, where the profit is greater than 1,000. You can see in wine, Massachusetts, vodka, Indianapolis, cola, and Oregon. So that's what we have. So let's go to number 6 questions. So let's move to number 6 questions. That is, show average revenue of all drink sales. So by first of all, let us copy this. Let's show all our tables. We copy this number 1 that we did here. We put it, we carry it, then we'll put it underneath of our table. Then we change it. That is, show average revenue. Average revenue. That is, if you can see, let's run this particular. Let's see all of our table. Let's see our table first. Let's run our table. If you can see this particular column, that we don't have average revenue here. We only have, you can see, we only have revenue. Where is the revenue? Let's see. This is the revenue, as you can see. But the question says find or show average revenue for all drinks. So what we need to do, we need to create a column of average revenue, which is by saying select, as we said, we now said average AVG, then bracket close revenue as what? Column star. average revenue from what? From our drink sales. So let's run this and see what we have. Let's run it and see what we have here. Good. That is our average revenue columns. This particular column, though, we created it. That's why we said as average revenue from the drink sales. So now let's go to number 7 questions. Number 7 questions. Let's copy our first question. Let's see it all again. As we said, this particular one, let's copy this and put it here underneath. They said, number 7 question says, show the top 10 highest profit company product in our table. That is dream sales. So let's see our table again. Let's run this again and see. I can see this is our table. So now we need to change some other things here. What we are looking at the top 10 highest profit and company. So let's delete this star and put product here. Product, comma, company, comma, from what? From our sales, dream sales. Order by what? We are looking for profit. So let's come here and put order by profit. Order by profit. By profit. Then let's run this one and see what we have first. Let's see. Let's see what we have first. As you can see, this product and company order by profit. By profit. We now said limit 10 top 10 by saying that top 10 will meet limit. Limit means top in SQL. Just like in Python that we have the f dot head, but here is a limit they use. So let's limit 10 because this all can see scroll down, but we are looking for top 10. So let's run this one again and see what we have. As you can see, these are the top 10. You can see 1 to 10. We have black tea, Pepsi, black tea, Pepsi. These are the top 10 highest profit by company and products. Understand? So now let's put it. Let's put it in descending order. In descending order by saying DES and run this. Let's run this. This is the top 10 highest profit making company profit by product. I can see this is the product. Number 1 is Dr. Pepper coffee. Number 2 is coffee. Dr. Pepper is the same thing. Company. This company is the two companies that are making top. I can see followed by the Pepsi, green tea, which is Pepsi, green tea, Pepsi, followed by beer, Coca-Cola, like that. That's how we're able to solve number 7 questions. So let's go to number 8 questions. Let's click here as well and see what we have here. Let's click here. Let's see all our data sets here. Go down number 8. So let us run this as well too. What's number 8 questions? It said display average profit revenue cost of goods sold for each customer state. So let's edit this particular queries by saying customer state. That is, the customer state was the column we are working on. Customer what? Customer state. Customer state. Then set bracket close. Revenue. We're talking about revenue. Then plus cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold, then plus profit, then divided by 3. because there are three: cost of goods sold, revenue, and profit divided by 3. Then we now say as what? As average revenue, average cost of goods sold, and what? And profit. That is, we are creating a column for that particular, because there's no column for it. We are creating it and we're also putting the solution on it. Profit. Then we now say from what? From drink sales 1. So let's see the listings again. It says select customer state, comma, sales, comma here, comma, revenue plus cost of goods sold, then profit as average rev, cost of goods sold, and profit. So let's run this and see what we have here. Let's run it. Good. As you can see, this is the average revenue cost profit for California by state. This is California. We have 1427, Wisconsin, Massachusetts, and the rest. So let's go to number 9 questions. So let's go to number 9 question by copying this to see all our tables on our data output and paste it here. So let's run this. So this is our entire table, and let's read the question for the number 9 question. It says show a drink sales with revenue between 2,000 and what and 5,000 in the table grouped by revenue and profit. So let's edit this particular query that we just copied from up by saying that we said profit count, no, we said profit so profit count so let's edit this our questions. So let's edit this particular query questions by saying this, by deleting this. So let's delete this particular, so let's edit this particular query questions by deleting this. Say profit count bracket close star, then as what? As number of sales, as number of sales, then we said comma, then sum revenue as what? Sum revenue as say sum revenue bracket close revenue as total revenue then from drink sales 1 from during sales 1 where revenue between what? Between 2,000 and 5,000 and 5,000 group by profit, and what? Another by profit, other by profit. So we are through. So let's read the question again. Show a drink sales with revenue between 2,000 and 5,000 in table group by revenue and profit. So we say select profit, let's correct this comma, then count as number of. So let's read the questions again. Number 9 says, show a drink sales with revenue between 2,000 and 5,000 in the table group by revenue and profit. So, and if you use the query to query the data table by selecting profit, count numbers as number of sales, then sum revenue as number of total revenue from drink sales 1, where our revenue between 2,000 and 5,000, and group by profit and other by profit. So let's run this and see what we have. So good. So this comes to an end of this particular project. As you can see, we have profit, number of sales, and total revenue. So this comes to an end of this particular project on how to answer common basic practice question on PostgreSQL. Thank you.